Hello, it's Rico, America's healthy aging trainer and creator of the Ageless Living Lifestyle. Today's wellness training video is entitled, My Top 7 Permanent Fat Reduction Tips. Now, if you've been struggling with dieting and trying to lose weight and never being successful and really being able to keep it off, you're in the right place. This video is really for you. I've got some really exciting news for you. I'm going to show you right now, this very instant, how you can end your struggle with dieting and losing weight forever. You're never going to have to diet or try to lose weight ever again. Does that sound good? Are you excited? As excited as I am to show you? Okay, you ready? Here we go. Number one tip. It's called stop. And what I mean by that is stop trying to lose weight. It doesn't work. Obviously, it doesn't work. Did you know that? You probably know that America is the fattest country in the world. Over 2/3 of our population is overweight, and half of those are considered obese. The weight loss industry is a $100 billion a year industry. So you would think that people are spending $100 billion that we'd be a nation of thin people, but we're getting fatter and fatter. Weight loss doesn't work. It's even the wrong psychology thinking about weight loss. We don't like to lose anything, right? What do we normally do when we lose something? We go and find it. That's what people do. You lose some pounds, you go and find them and put them back. You need to get that completely out of your mind about trying to lose weight. Diets are totally counterproductive. They mess up your mind as well as your body. So here's what I want you to do. If you have a scale in your house, I want you to pick it up, go outside and throw it out in your trash. Never weigh yourself again. It doesn't matter how much you weigh. Now, of course, if you have some excess body fat on you, which is actually what I like to call just stored energy, it's stored energy. You got a lot of energy. You just got to use it, right? So I'm going to show you what you need to do to really master the shape and health of your body and get that trim, healthy, energetic body that you desire and that you deserve. So pay close attention. This is what you really need to know. Okay, I hope you're feeling real excited right now because you never have to diet or worry about weighing yourself again. All right, so the first thing you have to do, number 2, is love. And what I mean by love is you've got to love yourself. You've got to love yourself. You've got to love that body that's yours. That body you have is your gift. And it's miraculous. It can do great things, and you have a body that's unique of anybody else's. So I think what I've learned as being a personal trainer for all these years, 33 years, is that one of the reasons that people don't really stick with a healthy eating program or exercise program because they're just so down on themselves, they're feeling bad about themselves, they don't respect their body, and they don't stick with it. You got to realize your body is your gift. It's your vehicle to do what you're supposed to do here on earth and to live your purpose and to make a difference in the world and to enjoy your life. So you got to really appreciate your body, find your life purpose, and then you'll really want to take good care of your physical body. Now, if you need help with this, one of my ebooks, you can find it on my website, agelesslivinglifestyle.com. It's called Real Clear, Real Fast. That'll help you about learning how to find your life purpose and really how to love yourself more. So that's it. You've got to love yourself, and then you'll create that body that's really just right for you. Okay, number 3 is hormones. So many people's hormonal systems are out of balance these days with all the toxicity we have in the world today and stress, and particularly women. So our hormones are chemical messengers. They're the actual messengers that go to all the cells and organs and glands and tell them what they're supposed to do. So they're not getting the right message. They're not getting to where they need to be. You're just not going to be able to function, and you're not going to be able to lose that excess body fat, especially if you have a problem with your thyroid, which is controlling your metabolism. So you really need to consult with a holistic or integrative medicine doctor or a naturopathic doctor who knows how to do safe, effective natural hormone replacement or how to balance check you out and see if you need to get your hormones in check. You also need to be checked out your gut to your GI tract. We have so much problems in our GI tract these days with candida and overgrowth of bacteria. That's another thing that's really affecting your health, and it's creating undigested foods that are getting back into your system, and so your body just stores them as fat. So that's another important thing you really need to get checked out. So that's really the big thing. That's really the most important thing to start before you start any kind of a program. Now, number 4 is, again, talks about detoxification. We live in a very toxic world these days. There's just tons of chemicals all the time in our air, in our water, in our food, and in our liver, in our kidneys, and get overwhelmed. They just can't handle it all. So you know what happens when it comes to fat? So our body's always trying to protect ourselves. So when we have overaccumulation of toxins, it stores it in fat. So it takes it away from our vital organs and it puts it in fat. So if you have a lot of excess fat on your body, that's pretty toxic. And so your body's is holding on to that fat because it needs it to store all these toxins. So you need to get with a really good, healthy healthcare practitioner who knows about how to detox properly, safely, because everyone's different. And then your body will be able, when you detox, then your body will be able to let go of that excess body fat. So that's another tip that not many people are really aware of. And so now we have a really safe and effective 21-day detox on my website called agelesslivinglifestyle.com. You can also check that out. All right, number 5, it's just water. Water is so important. Your body cannot function properly if you're dehydrated. If you weigh 200 pounds, half your weight in pounds is 100. You should be drinking about 100 ounces of purified water every day. And one of the reasons that water is so important is that because, again, if your cells are not hydrated properly, they're not going to be able to do all the functions, and their metabolism is slowed down, and it can't function properly, and it can't help to burn off all the excess fat. And also, many times when you think you're hungry, you're just actually thirsty. So a lot of times when you feel hungry, drink some water, that hunger will go away. So drink plenty of water. And number 6. Now some of these seem kind of obvious to you. You think, I know that. But if you may know it, but are you doing it? That's the thing. You got to do it. So number 6 is you got to eat real food. Again, today all this processed, packaged, genetically modified, all this chemicalized food products that we have on the market today, all this fast food and junk food is killing people and making people overweight. You've got to eat real food. Real Food was my very first book I wrote back in the 90s called Real Food, Real Fast. It's how to make healthy, fast food. But real food is real simple. It's organic fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and whole grains and some healthy animal products that are raised naturally, not in a cage, not fed hormones and chemicals, and raised naturally. That's what real food is. You start getting real food. And here's another tip now. You need to, you really need to burn excess body fat, you got to eat more raw food. In fact, you could go on almost a whole raw food diet for a while, but at least 50% raw food. It's impossible when you're eating raw food to really put on more body fat. So it's so important to eat food, real food, and get this junk food out of your diet, or you'll never be able to release all that excess energy you have on your body. And also, you can go to my website and check out my book, Real Food, Real Fast. Okay, and the very last one, number 7, you guessed it, it's move. You got to move your body. It's still, no matter what, all these other things are really important factors, but when it comes down to it, if you're taking in more calories than you're going to burn, your body's going to have to just store the excess fat. So every day you got to move. Now, you don't have to be extreme. You don't have to be running miles, and there's so many wrong ideas of how to exercise right for fat loss. But again, if you go to my website, I have a book called Real Fit, Real Fast. It'll give you the right information of how to exercise safely and properly. And again, you just have to do it on a consistent basis. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to run miles and miles and do all this crazy stuff. It's just got to do. So this is it. This is the basic ideas. And if you're really serious now, you can go to my website called breakthroughweightloss.com/book, and I have a free book for you there called Stop Insanity. And it's really going to give you in detail what we went over here today, and then really what you need to do. And then it can refer you to my, we have a product called the Fun Program for Mastering the Shape and Health of Your Body. It's 6 CDs, 2 DVDs, and a 60-page guides book that will really give you the right information and will guide you through a process of really being able to master the shape and health of your body and get that body that's just right for you, so you can really feel good about your life and then go on with your life and make it a better world for everybody else and enjoy your life. So once again, though, always we've got to remind you now, knowledge without action is useless. So you got to take action on what you learned here today. So thanks very much for watching, and always remember, be bold, never be old.